So what is up, guys, man? It's your boy, the boy Deals Online. Today we have a very informative video. So as you already know, today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to cop the new off-white Nike Air Jordan 4 in the sale colorway. For me personally, this is the biggest drop of the year. I don't care about the Dior Jordan 1s, I don't care about the chunky donkeys, I don't even care about the off-white Jordan 4s that are coming out later this year in the black colorway. I just want this sale colorway. Showing you all things such as jigging your address, I'm trying to enter into multiple raffles, the best raffles to enter in, and just helping you guys out to win these trainers. For me personally, I didn't even want to brag, but everything I've entered in for in the past few months, I've kind of won, except for the Jordan 1 Dior's. I've won the Court Purples, I've won the Royal Toes, I've won the Highlight Smoke Greys, I've won the Nike Dunk Champ colorways, I won the Nike Dunk Kentucky. Everything I kind of gone in for, I kind of won. Only thing I didn't win was the Yeezy Zions, but I didn't even enter in for those, so that's why I didn't win. But before we get into this video, guys, make sure to drop a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. I really do apologize for not uploading. I have been working on my business. Honestly, I've been selling shoes almost every single day. This is my business, guys, supplied by Deals. So if you want to order any trainers, source any trainers for you, I can do so on my business. The link will be in the description down below, so make sure to check that out. But without further ado, guys, let's get on to the video. First things first, when it comes to any raffle, I told you guys this before, I always go to the front three. MSN, Messi, Suarez, Neymar. I always go to my front three with any hacked raffle. It's always going to be N Clothing, BSTN and SNS. Those three are the first three that come to mind anytime a trainer is about to come out. Usually those three are the first three to announce that they're doing a raffle. And when it comes to tier 1 raffles for hype drops, these are the first three to do. And I always do it first because these are kind of the higher chances ones. I feel like these ones have more stock than the other retailers, but that's just my personal opinion. I won Jordan 6 Travis Scott's on End. I've won Yeezy 700 Statics on SNS, and I also just won the Jordan 1 Light Smoke Grey, and then BSTN I won Jordan 1 High Zoom Racer Blue, and I also just won a Jordan 1 High Light Smoke Grey. You can't see it because it's not in the image right now, but it's just over there. So those three I always enter in for. However, guys, you already know when it comes to raffles, you just enter in for as much as possible. I'm gonna leave a lot of the raffle links in the description down below just to help you guys out. For the majority of the UK people, you guys use Sole Supplier. However, I feel like there's another website which is a lot better than Sole Supplier, which is Sole Retriever. This website means you can customize raffles to wherever you are. So you can select EU and it'll show you all EU. You can select UK, it will just show UK. You can select USA and it will just say USA. You can also select whether it's going to be in-store collection or whether they post worldwide. So it's a lot more tailored for your specific needs, which in my opinion means it's better than Sole Supplier. But like I said, the links will be in the description down below, so make sure to check it out. So as you guys already know, these trainers are coming in the women's sizes firstly. So when it comes to the women's sizing for the UK guys, you need to add 2.5 to your UK size. So I'm a 9, so that means in the US women's I'm 11.5, and for the American guys out there, it's just add 1.5. So if you're US 10, that means then you're 11.5. So to break it down simply for everyone out there, I'm a UK 9, which means a UK 9 equals a US 10 men's, which then equals a US 11.5 women's trainer. I won't lie, EU guys, I have no idea with EU sizing. All I know is UK 9 equals EU 44. So if you do the same math I just done just now, that should help you entering this raffle, okay?
Okay.
However, my first tip for any raffle is always enter for in-store if you are able to collect. For me personally, I've entered in-store in Paris, even though I live in London, and Amsterdam. One Foot Locker in Paris is doing an in-store collection. All you have to do is download the app. The link will be in the description down below. Download it on the App Store, and then you enter in, you just put in your location as Paris, and it will let you enter to pick up in store. And for this trainer, I'll happily pick them up. So I've done one in-store for Paris, and I've done one in-store for Amsterdam. For those wondering, the in-store for Amsterdam is Maha Amsterdam. It allows you to do worldwide shipping, but also allows you to do in-store. And for me personally, as everyone knows, if you can choose in-store, it increases your chances to enter in for the shoe, because when it comes to worldwide, they're going to have thousands of entries. Compared to in-store, they may only have like quite a few thousand entries, so your chances are increased. For me that lives in London, I'll happily travel to Paris or Amsterdam. It's only what, an hour and a half away. I'll get a Eurostar, I'll get a flight, it doesn't matter. It's only going to cost me a £200 road trip, when the shoe itself is going to be over like what, £800 resale. So the cost of travel is probably better than paying resale for the shoe. By Jig Your Address or Jig Your Addy, you've probably seen this in like Discords and in cook groups. It basically just means mixing up your address so you don't look like a duplicate on the raffle entry. So for me personally, for example, right, I used to live on a road called 100 Howard Road. So for me personally, what I would do is I would do 100 Howard Road as one entry. I'll wait at half an hour, I'll do another entry, I'll do Howard Road 100. For a lot of European addresses, for some reason they do the road and then the number. So Howard Road 100 is basically going to still go to the same address as 100 Howard Road. That's just a way of jigging your address. Also, you can add letters into the first line. So I could do 100 AAA Howard Road and it will still go to that same address. Funny enough, if you want to mix up, if you live in flats, then you could do like flat 11, block 2. You can mix up depending on where you live, whether you live in apartments, you can put apartments, you can put flats, you can kind of mix up the names as long as they're similar and it will look like a different address on the raffles processing system. However, as you guys are aware, a lot of raffles, including the off-white raffle which dropped today for an in-store collection in Paris, which I'm also entered in for, so I'll happily go to off-white Paris to pick up this pair. It tells you to enter in like a official government document ID, so such as like a driver's license or passport. So stuff like that, you can't really jig it that much because you can only have one. It may ask for Instagram, so I use my main account, I use my burner account, I use my mom's account, use my girlfriend's account, use multiple friends' account, use as much accounts as possible. Like I said, guys, today is Wednesday, a lot of raffles are closing today. Pata is closing today. I think Naked is closed, but you also have Overkill, you have BSTN, like I said, End, SNS, Maha, Shinzo, Livestock, amongst a few, Backdoor, I think that's mainly all of them, and maybe one block down I may have missed, but I think that's mainly all the raffles that you kind of enter for. So just make sure to enter for as much as possible. The more entries, the better. Like I said, use multiple addresses, use multiple names. Like I said, I use my name, I use my mom's name, I use my address, I use my nan's address, I use my mom's other address, I use my girlfriend's address. I use my address 3-4 times using the Jiggy. So the final way of copying these trainers, guys, is going to be on night sneakers on Saturday morning, the 25th of July. Not much that I can advise you, except that it should be a Leo drop. So that's a 2 to 3 minute drop. It doesn't matter if you're the first person to enter or the last person to enter. You have 2 to 3 minutes to enter, and assuming you enter within that time frame, you get randomly picked. You get randomly chosen to win the pair. Just what I do so you don't have any issues in the morning, I usually the night before, I usually sign out and sign back into the app. Also what I do is I remove my payment method and then re-add my payment method the night before, sign out and sign back in, and then usually turn on my Touch ID or my Face ID, and then usually Saturday morning is smooth sailing. Entering for as much phones as possible. I've got 1 phone, I've got 2 phones, and I've got 3 phones. So I just enter in on 3 different phones, 3 different addresses, 3 different email addresses, 3 different numbers, and 3 different different forms of payment. Like I said, just you can use as much cards as you possibly can. You also have PayPal, which I personally use a lot more when it comes to the night sneakers. I use my Curve, my PayPal, and my Barclays card. That's what I use when it comes to these drops. For me personally, using a credit card is a lot better than using a debit card. For some reason, my debit card can decline even though there's money in there. So with a credit card, you never go wrong and never decline. So that's one of the things I would advise when it comes to entering for these drops on like sneakers. Yeah. I don't even care about the black colorways coming out later. I don't even care about the off-white Jordan 5s that's coming out on sale colorway. I just want these Jordan 4s. Final advice is that these shoes, I believe, my personal opinion, when it comes to Jordan 4s, they do fit like a bit small. So I have to get a 0.5 size up. So I'm usually a 9, but I'm going to go for a 9.5. 1, because it probably fit better, and 2, probably not so much demand for a 9.5 compared to a UK 9. And yeah, that's all the advice I have on this video, guys, man. Make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, if you found it informative. New videos and new content coming out soon, guys. Appreciate the support. It's been your boy, the boy. Deals Online, signing out right now. Take care, guys. God bless and safe. Yeah, skirt.